What's going on, everybody? It's the Bulls Show, aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Bulls earlier today for me had a game against the Los Angeles Lakers, and oh my goodness, this game felt very personal. I don't know why. I know Patrick Beverly said some things before the game. I know Anthony Davis said some things before the game, but I didn't expect it to feel as personal as it did. But thankfully, personal or not personal, good game or ugly game, the Chicago Bulls won the game. We won in LA. We need to win all the games coming our way, and this was a great start for the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, to be fair, the West Coast trip started in Portland. They picked up a win there. They're picking up a win here against the Lakers, and just very, very happy, very proud of the team, and let's see if we can get another one on our back-to-back performance against the LA Clippers. But we'll talk a little bit about this game in this video. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls and whether or not you believe this win can carry out the momentum to beat the Los Angeles Clippers in the next game. We won this game 118 to 108, and for the most part the Bulls were dominant in this game. There are a couple of things that went against us. I've heard a lot of people talking about the refereeing decisions in this game, mainly about the Nikola Vucevic ejection. All I could say about the Nikola Vucevic ejection is that if he's swearing in Serbian and the referees know that he's swearing in Serbian, I don't think it's that out of the depth of referees to take him out and eject him. Let's be honest. I mean, referees, they're different on different nights. Sometimes they can take when people approach them in the way that Vucevic would approach him, or just anything. Sometimes referees are soft and they're in their feelings and they eject people for random things. We know this already. It's no surprise to us that we've seen a Bulls player ejected just for swearing in a different language. I'm not surprised whatsoever, but at the same time, definitely would have hurt us for sure. Again, Vucevic is a player that when he is playing at his best, he's a dangerous player for the Chicago Bulls, and he's part of the big three for a reason. So of course, seeing him go in the way that he went is not very pleasant, and a lot of people won't like that. So that's very disappointing. Of course, the free throw percentages as well, the free throw attempts, all of that went in the Lakers' favor, I believe, as well. So look, in terms of whatever the situation is, I don't care about the referees' help. I don't care about the Lakers getting the referees' help. To be honest, I don't really care about Nikola Vucevic's ejection as long as we won the game. And we did. And we did in flying colors, I would say, as well. We played a very good game here, defensively and offensively. I didn't expect LeBron James to return in this game. One of the greatest players to ever play this game was returning for the LA Lakers, and I'm not going to lie, that put a little bit of fear into my soul when I saw that. Just because, look, as much as people want to roast LeBron James, he's a great player. He's one of the greatest. He's not the greatest, but he's one of the greatest. And at the end of the day, when you have that level of player that is returning from an injury, yes, it was off the bench, I believe, but whatever the case may be, it's still a player that's going to be a massive threat towards the Chicago Bulls. But we dealt with everything well. We made sure that the Lakers most of the Lakers players did not play up to their standard. And considering the fact that both teams needed this win, I'm thankful that it was us that walked away with it. Now, LA will have a couple of days to rest up, I assume. I don't know who they're playing next, but they're going to be versing the Bulls very, very soon again in Chicago. So we've had a very good road trip with the Chicago Bulls team. We've won, 5 out of 6 road trip games on the road, which is fantastic for us. It's great to see, but we have lost some home games as well. So we got to make sure when the LA Lakers come to the Chicago's turf, the United Center, we bring that same energy, we bring that same mentality, and we don't give them the chance to beat us in Chicago. That has to be the next step. But we got to get past the Clippers first. Let's wait and see what we can do in that avenue. But again, it was an enjoyable game. I can't lie. Again, it's always fun when you're versing teams out in the West, especially a team as popular as the LA Lakers. You want to try and make a stamp on your season by beating the LA Lakers, whether they're good or whether they're bad. Massive fan base. Again, a lot of people live in LA, a lot of people want to be in LA, and that's why a lot of people like the Lakers alongside the legends that play on that team or have played on that team in the past. So again, it's always a great feeling to beat the Lakers. Like, it's a very great feeling to beat Boston. It's the exact same reasonings. But yes, the most important thing is the win. Very, very proud of the Bulls for doing that. We had more points in the paint. We attacked the paint more. and we just played extremely positive basketball, which is very, very fun to see. Let's quickly look at the individual performances, starting off with DeMar DeRozan. He had a 17 points, 10 assists, and 1 block performance. 7 from 13 from the field, 2 from the three-point line. In the fourth quarter, this man was making anything possible. I mean, the three-point shots that he actually made, I found ridiculous in many ways. The first one of them was wide open, to be fair, but the second one he took, I mean, that was fairly deep for DeMar DeRozan, but he makes them, and he made the Lakers pay. The Lakers were playing comeback basketball the whole time. So when you have DeMar DeRozan with his shot-making ability, making those shots, it was huge for this team. If we didn't have that shot-making ability, we could easily be talking about a Lakers comeback at this point in time. But we made the tough shots, and we made the easier shots as well. We did everything we needed to do in the fourth quarter to make sure we did not blow another lead, which we've done all season. So huge congratulations to DeMar DeRozan. Double-double. Can't complain whatsoever. Very, very happy with his performance. Alex Caruso with a 7-point and 1 assist performance with 1 steal on the night. 2 from 5 from the field, 1 from 3 from the three-point line. Again, this is Alex Caruso's old stomping grounds, and he did some massive things in this game in terms of taking charges and stuff of that nature. That was always great to see. 7 points with the efficiency that he had, not too bad. 2 from 5 from the field. That's probably where you expect Alex Caruso to be offensively, and defensively he was present. He was there. He was doing his thing. So again, I think the Lakers fans can admit to this as well. They have a lot of love for Alex Caruso, and at the end of the day, I think there's a reason why, and I think there's a reason why, even though some Bulls fans don't appreciate him as much, a lot of Bulls fans consider him a fan favorite, and there's reasons why, because he plays the game the right way. The way that he hustles, the way that he plays defense, it's something that will attract to Bulls fans, and it's something that attracted to that Lakers team when he was there. So again, I would say a fairly okay performance from Alex Caruso. Vucevic, look, the guy got ejected 15 minutes in, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. I've heard some people say that his ejection was a blessing in disguise because we were able to play a little bit better as a team. I'm not going to sit here and say that we could or couldn't have won this game without Vucevic in the lineup. We were winning at the time Vucevic got ejected. So again, I'm not going to sit here and say that, but I would say for Vucevic, look, honestly, I think it's a little bit soft how he got ejected, but I'm not surprised he got ejected. Again, swearing at a referee in English, you would get ejected. So swearing at him in Serbian, I mean, I'm sorry, if they understood it, it's an ejection. That's the whole thing, if they understood it. And it looks like he was directly looking at the referee as well. So I understand it. I might not agree with it, but I understand it. And I think if I understand it, I'm not going to be too mad about it in many ways. But Vucevic needs to respond in that next game. In many ways, he let the team down with that ejection. It was totally uncalled for, didn't need to happen, and it happened. And he is partly at fault with that, in my humble opinion. You might not believe so, but I believe so. In my heart, he's partly responsible for how he got ejected the way that he did. It is what it is. He needs a big response in that next game. He can't disappoint in this way and then come out against the Clippers. To be fair, Clippers have usually big centers as well. That's very, very difficult to overcome. You gotta respond in that next game against the Clippers. That's the only way I think to make this right by Nikola Vucevic. Zach Levine, 32 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. He had a 13 from 19 performance, 2 from 5 from the three-point line. Zach Levine was cooking today, ladies and gentlemen. The return of sweet life of Zach and Kobe, I guess you could say. It's back again. It's been back for a while now, to be fair, but it's time to present it. I actually have a new meme for Kobe White when we get to him, but Zach Levine, I mean, again, when I watch him these days, it's enjoyable. It's really fun to watch Zach Levine these days. Post All-Star break, Zach Levine has been a different menace, a different beast. He's playing his best basketball in his entire career during this post All-Star stretch. And imagine if we had this Zach Levine at the beginning of the season or in the middle of the season. Yes, I understand he was dealing with those injuries. He wasn't 100%. Of course, the team was struggling and Zach Levine was struggling. We didn't have a defensive-minded or a true defensive-minded point guard next to him the way that we have Patrick Beverly now. I get all of that. It makes a lot of sense. And I think Patrick Beverly, in some ways, has made Zach Levine a better player because it's instilled the confidence in him to say, hey, I'm a good scorer. And Zach Levine should have known that already. I'm assuming he did know that. But he is a good scorer. In any department, he's a 3-level scorer. Not many players can play the 3 levels of offense the way that Zach Levine can. And I'm happy that he's taking advantage of that. Yes, of course, he takes the dumb shots. We know that. But a lot less often now. And he's much more in attack mode these days than settling for fadeaway 3-point shots. So I'm very, very happy with Zach Levine today. And I've been very, very happy with Zach Levine for multiple weeks now. And I want to see him continue. This version of Zach Levine, if we had a healthy team, we could have been very, very dangerous last season. And this season as well. That's all I'm going to say. This version of Zach Levine is dangerous. Patrick Beverly, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Talking about making it personal, Patrick Beverly was probably the one that made it personal. The quotes saying that he wants to knock the Lakers out of the playoffs because obviously the Lakers traded him. Obviously, Anthony Davis saying he can come try. Well, at this point, he succeeded. I'm not saying the Lakers won't make the playoffs, but he won the first game first and foremost. Calling LeBron small. I mean, look, Patrick Beverly's hilarious, isn't he, sometimes? I mean, it's just funny. It is funny. I'm sure Lakers fans are not laughing at it, but again, Patrick Beverly, the smallest player on our team, arguably, is calling one of the best players to ever play the game small. And he's doing it because he knows he's up and he's going to win the game. It's incredible to me. Now, what I hope this doesn't do is piss off the Lakers team for that Chicago game. Because the last thing I want is to see that pissed off Lakers team roll through Chicago, the Chicago Bulls in Chicago. It's a possibility. I don't think the Lakers team is all that great, to be honest. At this point, I just don't. But they're still a team that can beat the Bulls if they play at their sparkling best, and we don't. We play at our sparkling best. We know we can beat any team. We know that. With the Lakers, I feel like it's the same way. If they play at their best, they can beat teams. So we'll wait and see what happens in Chicago. I'm not going to take too much into it. We'll wait and see. There's still a little bit of days to go until we verse the Lakers again. Let's move into Kobe White here. 13 point, 7 rebound, and 6 assist performance with 1 steal. 5 from 17 from the field, and 3 from 8 from the 3-point line. Kobe White, I know the efficiency was not there for him today, but I've got to be honest, he was one of the biggest reasons why the Chicago Bulls got to the lead that they did and why they won the game. It's as simple as that. But I want to ask you guys a question, because I saw a stat somewhere, but I can't necessarily remember where I saw it from. How many games has Kobe White in a row scored double-digit points? Because I feel like it's getting close to 10 games straight with double-digit points, and it's huge for Kobe White. It is, because consistently scoring is what we need for the most out of him in many ways. He's done so many good things in so many other areas. His defense is phenomenally good. He got 7 rebounds today. Some games he doesn't get rebounds, but other times he's really trying on the rebounding side. 6 assists. He got 9 assists in the last game. Very good playmaking. Again, there are so many good things that Kobe White does. If he's putting his scoring into the table as well, again, if he played at that level for all 82 games of the season, he is in the conversation for 6th Man of the Year. I wouldn't say he would win it. Again, like, let's just say if he was providing 19 and 9 every game for next season and stuff like that, he probably could win it. But he's a great player to have off of your bench, and he's a potential starter for this team if he continues to develop in the right ways. Fair play to Kobe White, and it's Kobe Mania, ladies and gentlemen. I saw it on Twitter. Whoever said that, shout out to you. But yes, the photo's there. Congratulations, a new meme has been activated for Kobe White. It is Kobe Mania. I'm enjoying the ride for Kobe White today. Let's go. Let's get it. Congratulations to him on another great game. Patrick Williams, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal. 3 from 6 from the field, 1 from 3 from the 3-point line. Honestly, I don't have too much to say about Patrick Williams. I think the real big thing that I remember from him was there were a couple of blocks by a former Bull, Troy Brown Jr. Patrick Williams got a dunk. I remember that play very well. But other than that, it's just a standard Patrick Williams performance. We need to see more, of course, but again, in due time, I guess. Andre Drummond, 13.8 rebound and 2 steal performance. 5 from 6 from the field, 0 from 0 from the 3-point line. These performances from Andre Drummond is why I prioritize big centers over small centers. And Derek Jones played a lot of minutes as well, so I'm not going to take anything away from him. But when Andre Drummond plays like that, he's a menace on the boards, a menace in the paint, all the dunks and stuff like that. Everything like that. He made both free throws today from the amount of free throws that he took. How many free throws did he take today? He was 2 from 3 from the free throw line. So much improved in that area as well. But efficiency. I think Andre Drummond's biggest problem is that he's not efficient. When he gets those 2-point performances, he's usually 1 from 6 or 1 from 7 from the field. And you just think to yourself, if he made most of the shots, and a lot of them are in the paint, if he made most of those shots, he would have phenomenal games every single time down the floor. I feel like that's where the weaknesses lie. But again, a great game from him, 17 minutes. I give a lot of respect to Derrick Jones and to Andre Drummond for picking up the slack that Vucevic left behind with his ejection. And yes, I'm very, very happy with Andre Drummond in this game. Derrick Jones, 8.4 rebounds on this again in today's game. Not too much else to say. Got a nice double pump dunk in this game. Love to see it. Ayo Dosunmu, 8 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists with 1 steal and 1 block. I know a lot of people like to give a lot of stick towards Ayo. In the last couple of games, he has played a lot better for the Chicago Bulls. I know it's the most popular thing in the world now to pick Ayo over Kobe or Kobe over Ayo. No one really wants to pick both, even though I'm going to stick by it. I think we're going to get both players. I really believe so. We're going to sign both of them. But whatever the case may be, he's playing better in the last couple of games. That's all I'm going to say, and take it or leave it. If you believe he isn't, fair enough, but I believe he has, and that's why I've said it. And that's it for the individual performances for this Bulls team. I'm going to say the must improve will be Nikola Vucevic, just because, again, it's the ejection part. I think he has to do better. I know the refs have to do better, but he has to do better as well. I'm going to go with him as my must improve. And of course, in 15 minutes, 4 points and 2 rebounds isn't necessarily great either. So there you go. My player of the game will be Zach Levine. Shout out to Kobe White as well. Shout out to DeMar, double night for him, fantastic. And yeah, I think overall it was a great balanced team effort to get us where we needed to get to in this game. And our next game is a back-to-back against the LA Clippers. I believe the LA Clippers will not have Paul George, but still a team to be fearful of. Russell Westbrook, we all know who he is. We were linked with him before he signed with the Clippers. It's a player that we have to worry about. Kawhi Leonard, they have great shooting on their team as well. I'm not too sure how they're doing in terms of the games that they've won and lost recently. I honestly don't know. I know they've been in a couple of close games, but I don't necessarily know the outcomes of those games. And look, we'll wait and see what ends up happening. They've beaten us before. Will they beat us again? Can we get a win out in LA? Can we continue our road streak against these teams? We shall wait and see. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Just a quick announcement as well. I will not make the game reaction after the Clippers game either. I apologize. Got doctor's appointments to attend to. It is what it is. But of course, I'm sure you guys understand, and I will see you in the next game reaction. It will be tomorrow around the same time. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.